but effective.
Welcome to another episode of Boring but Effective. We have Angus Woods with us today. He is the founder and CEO of Advisor Ratings. Welcome, Angus.
Thank you, David. Good to be here. I've heard I've got some follow-up to do from some of the other colleagues that you've had on here. So I'm a little bit daunted by the fact that I've got some hard tasks to follow, or some hard taskmasters to follow.
Oh, we certainly have had some big names come through, Boring but Effective. I've been blessed with the support, but it's great to have you on, and you're an industry expert. So, first question: who is and what does Advisor Ratings actually do?
Yeah, so Advisor Ratings it's about 12 years old now. It started off as a trip advisor for financial advisors. So consumers go onto the website, advisorratings.com.au, and you can rate your financial advisors, or advisors can go on there and ask clients to rate them. So they might use them as a bit of a KPI scorecard. But ultimately, it is a way for consumers to connect with financial advisors. And I'd like to think it is highly rated and respected financial advisors. We don't take any commissions. There's no fees for consumers and advisors. We're not in that lead gen space where it's pay to play. We've got 9,000 advisors on the platform now. So that's ostensibly what Advisor Ratings is to probably most advisors and most consumers when you go onto the website and search us. The other thing we do, and we just bought this business a couple of years ago, is a fee comparison solution. So you can create portfolios. So advisors can create portfolios, and that product is called Product Rex. So just think of it for the advisors listening to this service, it is Wealth Solver inside Xplan, so a fee comparison service. And I think we've now got up to 4,000 separately managed accounts that are now hosted on the Product Rex service. So yeah, it's been growing quite, and that's got about 6,000 users, which is close to half the industry.
No, I'm on there. I really like the website. It looks great, and I can
What are
probably
you, David? I should have actually asked. Are you where are you
I'm
seated in the
I'm
mix?
I'm a gold.
Oh, good.
So yeah, I was bronze for ages, but I'm not sure whether it's I'm doing good things or tenure or what it is. But I'm now a gold advisor. So appreciate the rating from you guys. That's really cool.
Think if a client now wants to find an advisor today,
Yeah,
you you're going to get a good advisor generally.
yeah.
Um, you know, 20 years ago, could I have said that? Could we have both said that, David? I don't know if we could, frankly, with all the conflicts that were out there. But I just keep coming back to sometimes, regulation can go too far. So is there a middle ground that needs to come back to? Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, you hit the nail on the head there a little bit with the 20 years ago. I think there was definitely some really good product sales people around 20 years
Mm.
ago. Whether that transpired to good advice or not, that's the proof will be in the pudding. I don't think all of those people were disadvantaged, but certainly there was some that may not have been in as good a position as they could have been with less product and more advice. Now we move into the fun bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
second part here. Hey, what's your favorite food?
Well, I'd have to put it down to seafood.
Yeah,
So seafood at Christmas, definitely. I don't want to sound too hoity-toity, but um, when I say seafood, I do think about oysters and Balmain bugs and the smoked salmon. Don't get me wrong, being a Sydney sider and the heat, and the fish and chips
hmm.
down the beach is fantastic. But yeah, that's what I think about when I think about my favorite food.
Now, last question. Um,
But
if you could invite anyone living or deceased in the history of the universe, they're coming around to your place for some Balmain bugs and oysters and whatever other seafood you can find. Who does Angus Woods invite?
I want to use that time to check out and not be serious or think. And suddenly, so I'm not going to say like um an Elon Musk or anything like that. For me, it'd be someone like a Stephen Fry,
Ah,
or a Ricky Gervais,
yeah.
right? Where um I like Ricky Gervais's quite hard-hitting humor. Stephen Fry's got that. Stephen Fry's also got that element of um, wisdom that feels like they're a decent person. You can have the cerebral chat, but also be quite, I'd like to think it would be quite a fun, entertaining, humorous evening.
Fantastic. I think that's a couple of great picks. Yeah, they're both highly intelligent fellas, and you can have that highbrow stuff, but they're also at the end of the day, they're both little children too, with
Yeah,
their sense of
exactly.
humor, and that'd be so much fun.
We've always got that little child in us. I'd like to think we always do.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Hey, great chatting with you, Angus. Thanks so much for coming on.
no worries. No,
And
thank you for inviting me, David. And really looking forward to seeing how boring but effective goes. But that's what advice is. So fantastic. So yeah, or if you ever need a guest again in a couple of years' time when this has got, 5 million viewers, let me know.
if I get 5 million viewers, I'll definitely hit you up.
Beautiful.
Got you,
Sounds
mate.
like a
Thank
plan.
you.
Cheers.
See ya.
Boring but effective.